Yeah, and we have a couple of parents here, yeah? Anybody else a parent? Yeah, a couple of them. I'm finding it's not at all like I said it would be in the brochure. How about you? No? I know. Yeah. So it's, yeah, I'm glad to be here because I have a 13-year-old son, which is tricky. 13's a really tough age, you know? And so he has to worry about me, you know, talking about him, not only during the comedy stuff, but also in my sermons every Sunday. So, you know, and you know, I can't even like brush my teeth without embarrassing him, right? Everything I do embarrasses him now. So we have this agreement that as long as he remains respectful and doesn't roll his eyes at me, I will not talk about him. So let me tell you all about him. Yeah, you know, 13's, it's a tough age. And of course, you know, being the pastor's kid, that's extra hard because the poor thing, he gets judged all the time. No matter what he does, he's judged all the time. Sometimes even after he leaves the house. It's hard to believe it. Of course, when I was pregnant, everyone was waiting to hear the name, right? Because there's an expectation that when you're a religious person, you will give your child a religious name. So my husband and I were going through the Bible. We were trying to find the perfect name. And we were looking at all the Gospels, you know, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Paul, George, and Ringo. And eventually we decided on an Old Testament name. It was one we both could agree on. So we decided to name the baby God. I know we thought he was going to be a girl. What do you got? So this is Rhode Island, huh? It's very exciting here. I live up in Massachusetts, you know, and I have to say I'm fond of Route 95, so thanks for that. Although I have to say I'm a little nervous about your children's hospital down here. Has anybody else noticed that it's called the Hasbro Children's Hospital? You guys thought you worked there? Yeah, fabulous, great. So work with me on this, right? Hasbro, the same company that puts out the game Operation. So I have to wonder, you know, when you go to the OR rooms, you know, do they, when they prep you, you know, they put the oxygen on you and the little thingy on your fingers and all those tubes and stuff, do they actually do something with a red nose that lights up? So as the surgeons are cutting, it's like, don't touch the side, you know, like that whole thing, no? Because that would be fun. I would go there for that. All right, let's see. And the other thing I looked up, Hasbro makes the game Clue. You remember the game Clue?
Yeah.
Which I think now an autopsy coming out of the Hasbro hospital has to be awesome, right? Because it's just 3 laminated cards that come in a little paper folder, you know, so you'd open it up and you'd be like, Jen, heart attack in the dining room, all right! Fabulous. So I'm just thankful, you know what hospital I'll never go to? Is the Mattel hospital. Because, no, seriously, because their whole diagnostic room, it's just people in lab coats with magic 8 balls. You know? Dear magic 8 ball, is this tumor malignant? My sources say no. Ask again later. I mean, think of all the fun they can have. Yeah, so what else? Okay, so I'm up in Massachusetts now, and I really, Sarah wasn't lying, I really am, during the day, and even at night, an ordained minister in the United Church of Christ. And I'm serving this great church now, but the one I was at before, this one in Massachusetts, was tiny. It was such a small little church. We couldn't afford a pipe organ, and we couldn't even afford a piano, but what we had for music, because music is very important, we had one of those Fisher-Price xylophones. You know, it was great until our music director lost that little yellow mallet. You know, but even then I was undeterred because it was the pull toy, right? It was great. So every Sunday, if we wanted to sing a hymn, I would just take the toy and I would go to the back of the church and I'd put it down and I would run as fast as I could up and down the aisle. So every Sunday would be like, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. E-I-E-I-O. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I knew you were a church-going crowd. That's awesome. Great. Yeah. So that's fun. So, so the church I'm at.